Hey YouTubers, so another bad words video right now. This bad word discussing right now is the word hoot. Is it a bad word? Now hoot, like hoot, 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 like an owl, nice big ass owl, like the big ass cigar. We're not talking about the owl here, the damn animal here. We're talking about the phrase, she's a hoot, or he's a hoot. Most commonly it's used for women, big ass women like the big ass cigar. Is it a bad word? Basically what it means is a woman is eccentric. So you might say, wow, she's a hoot, she's very fun, very fun ass like the big ass cigar. Or for example, she's very eccentric, she dresses, all blinging, like, for example, like jewelry, or for example, like, she might have a lot of makeup, or she might have like, five or six or seven, piercings in her nose, and she has her face all pierced up, tattooed up, that's an example of a woman who's a hoot, because for example, she's very eccentric, or for example, her personality. More commonly it's used for personality as opposed to appearance. So more commonly it's used for personality as opposed to appearance. So you might say, wow, she's a hoot, very, very upbeat, very, very peppy, very, very, personality that's very, very upbeat. So you might say she's a hoot, or very silly ass, like the big ass cigar. A woman, most commonly a woman, I guess a man also, but most commonly a woman who is very, very upbeat, who's very, like, maybe wild ass, like the big ass cigar. It's not like the same thing as like calling a woman a slut, for example, doesn't have to do with, sex necessarily. But, I guess a woman who is promiscuous, I guess you could kind of, use a phrase a hoot, because that is being very eccentric to be promiscuous. Anyway, I rambled on long enough. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye-bye.